Day 1121. The staring contest records currently stands at 201 to 200 to 12. Let's poke around the shelves more. Let's poke over there. Noel gets the book from the shelf. This book's about systemic therapy. It's the type of therapy my therapist back home was into. Interesting. Systemic therapy looks at the bigger picture, how the relationships between people influence the behaviors and emotions. It's just the individual but the system they're a part of. How my family dynamics affect me. Yeah, we talked a lot about that. The idea is that you're part of a system, and what happens within that system affects you. To understand how patterns within family, work, or social systems shape an individual's thoughts and behaviors. The goal is to identify and change those patterns to improve overall functioning. By changing the dynamics or communication patterns within the system, you can often see changes in the individuals as well. You're not fixing one person, but looking at the whole situation. Cool. If the whole system is functioning better, the individual within it often feels better as well. You into this type of therapy too, Doc? I've often utilized the techniques and therapies from theories from systemic therapy in my work, yes. Did you use it on me? What do you think? Oh, don't you start. Oh, book. Maybe I'll read more later. Where'd you get us that book? Sure. Noel gets the book from the shelf. My, it's the DSM. What? The Diagnostic and Statistic Manual of Mental Disorders. There's diagnostic information on every recognized mental disorder. I think someone must have left it here by accident. It's not mine. Huh. Noel seems to be looking for something in the first pages of the book. Looking for a specific disorder? Kind of. There it is. F84.0. Diagnostic criteria. Persistent deficits in social communication and social interaction across multiple contexts. Restricted with repetitive patterns of behavior, interests, or activities. Yeah, that's him, alright. Highly restricted. Fixated interests that are abnormal in intensity or focus. What interests you about the autism diagnostic criteria? Ah, my dad's autistic. He is? Which one? That's his dad. Ah, alright. So your dad's autistic. Did he tell you? I figured it out myself. I looked at the symptoms and how they manifest in adults. My dad fit them all, so I put two and two together. I started noticing things over the years, like his social awkwardness, hyperfixations, especially those. There's these cycles where he goes through these cycles he goes through based on things he's obsessed with at the time. Sometimes it's a hobby, sometimes he becomes super into a certain book. And he issues with eye contact, stuff like that. It was like, wait a second, this man's totally on the spectrum. You can see how he struggles sometimes. There's certain things he's not able to handle. He gets overwhelmed easily. He wears noise-canceling headphones, so, there's no reason to make a big deal about it. It's just a fact. What does he do when he gets overwhelmed? He isolates himself from everyone, usually in the bedroom. Stays in there for a few hours, trying to calm down. Here's his coping mechanisms. I get it, sometimes I just need to go to my room and be alone for a few hours. So I see his thought process. I understand where he's at. He just likes to be alone when something overstimulates him, like an annoying sound or a bright light or something. Doesn't react well to change either. Huh. That's a part of it? Oh no. Oh no. Upset you when you were a kid. That you wanted to be alone sometimes. What was that like? Oh no. Why is it attacking me more than I expected? Yeah, I always get a little confused. Sometimes I think I'd done something wrong. Dad would tell me Dad was just not feeling well. He'd come out eventually and be fine. He'd never yell at me or get annoyed if I asked him what was wrong. I think he tried to explain it was just how he felt sometimes, but I couldn't understand it as a kid. He always let me know he wasn't mad at me, just overwhelmed. I think he just wanted me to know that I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just having a hard time. He always told me he loved me. That happened. The time I began to understand he meant it. How does he handle your baby sister? So loud, after all. Dad was concerned about that, too. Dad's great with her. Usually has to wear noise-canceling headphones when she's crying, but he doesn't blame her for it. When it comes to her, he sucks it up and deals with it. That's impressive. Dad's built different. I think he's pretty good at handling it. Plus, he's not, like, a very low functioner. That's what it's called, right? When a person with autism had a lot of difficulties handling things. I'm preferring the terms high support needs and low support needs instead. Oh, okay. So autism is kind of like a spectrum, right? You see, his is a mild case. It can get intense sometimes, but he's pretty high functioning. He just needs help calming down sometimes, but other than that, he's just fine. What about your other dad? What about Dad? He's sensitive. Bad with people. Both my dads are awkward, but I think Dad has it the worst. They're good parents, anyways. They love me and my sister. Want the best for us. Just that those two are a little weird. I love them. Oh! I'm not very good with great words, so I made you this instead. I hope you like it. Oh, that's gotta be a reference. That's gotta be a Glasses Dad reference. We talked about how their parents connect to other Meriverse games last video. That's real cute though. Book over there. And Noel goes to get the book at the shelf. What's this? It's a book about psychoanalysis. A classic one, in fact. Never understood what it's really about. Sounds confusing. At its core, psychoanalysis is about exploring the unconscious mind. Those thoughts, memories, and desires that we're not fully aware of. Like stuff you don't even know you're thinking? Exactly. It's the idea that much of our behavior is driven by unconscious factors. We're not always aware of why we do things, but we try to understand in analysis. Often it involves looking at childhood experiences, dreams, and even slips of the tongue. Things that can reveal deeper truths. It's your area, isn't it, Doc? I utilize more of a mix of different types of therapy, though some of my peers don't approve. A rebel. Nice. Still, understanding is often the first step toward change. Once you recognize why you're reacting a certain way, it can be easier to address it. Psychoanalysis isn't for everyone. It requires a lot of patience and a willingness to dive into uncomfortable areas. It's not for everyone. That's perfectly okay. Different approaches work for different people. Right. See why someone would be into it, but I think I'd pass. Even for you? That one. Jeez, that's a big book. Gets the heavy book off the shelf. Ugh, it was tough. You know what, the Bible, Doc? I was curious what that heavy book about there was about. I didn't know they made Bibles that big. Me neither. Even my mom had this one. Was your mom religious? Very. Especially at the end. She used to drag me to church every Sunday. Rain or shine, whether I wanted to or not. I think she liked the rituals and the belonging. I don't know. Religion as a source of community can be good. It's just when it becomes your moral code. It's possible to get in too deep to that sort of thing, but as a source of community, religion can be perfectly acceptable. Me, hated it. Sermons were boring, and the priest had this thing about my hair. Oh no. I always find us after the service, give me this disapproving look. Trying to convince my mom that she should cut it short. She didn't listen, thankfully. I liked my hair longer, even back then. I think Mom secretly wished I liked church as much as she did. Did you ever talk to her about that? About why you didn't like it? Not really. What was I supposed to say? Mom, I hate sitting through a hour of lectures about sin and judgment. Maybe I should have. Didn't want to hurt her feelings. Or I suppose I should say, right way of wording that would be, if you start using it to justify your bad beliefs and your hatred of others, then if you use religion as a means to justify your hatred of others, you're just a bad person. Like, you're using... Although, of course, there is the matter of, religion being Christianity in itself being a means to almost consolidate power in the form of the church, but I don't know. That's less of a... God, it's such a mess. Like, at its core, go into a church, reading texts of a guy who's meant to be preaching love and inclusiveness, and going by that. Using that as a sense of community, that's perfectly fine. That's what religion should be. But we live in this nightmare world where we have fucking mega churches locking the doors on people until they donate enough so they can get a new Ferrari. They're just doing fucking fireworks, stadium shows, parachuting down on fucking roller coasters and shit, and taking your tithes to get the blessings of the Lord and buying themselves new fucking houses and shit. It's disgusting. And not to mention the people who decide that I hate X and Y, I'm going to pick and choose my text from the book to justify why my child being trans is a disgusting abomination. It's fucked up. You're just projecting your shitty beliefs and using your religion as an excuse. You're picking and choosing what you're reading to support your shitty beliefs instead of loving your fucking kids. Loving and supporting your kids. You're using your religion to support just shit you're being fed that's disgusting, and it's fucked. Shit's fucked. I consider myself agnostic. There's plenty of religious shit out there to hate. But there's a core, there's a small minority core out there where religion is perfectly fine. Just a majority of it is just people projecting their bullshit. It's an excuse to support the hateful beliefs they're being fed, or they were born with, or they're living with, and then there's people who just use it to fucking steal money. It's all disgusting, but at its core, the way it's supposed to go, the way it's supposed to be, it is meant to be love and inclusiveness and belonging. But even here, like Noel's mom goes for the belonging. Even here, clearly the priest here has issues. It's like you were trying to protect her. It's not a bad thing. Rant over. I don't know if I got my point across. I don't know what my point was. It's just, like everything in the world, like everything in the world, nuance is a tricky thing. I also don't want to be the not all guy, but there will always be exceptions to every problem that are just perfectly fine and trying to exist in their normal bubble, and being completely shat on by the vocal shitmongers. In pretty much every sense of everything that goes blown up. But yeah, just I'm going to stop talking now. It was her way of finding some kind of peace, and I couldn't share that with her. Noel looks down at the heavy book on his lap and shrugs. Yeah, and people can get peace out of it, but clearly the church that you were going to still had their own views that didn't quite accept you. But, this thing's lame. And so you're perfectly valid for not finding the same peace there. You don't go to church anymore? Only for my grandma's funeral. After that, never again. When we go to church, it'll either be for someone else's funeral or a wedding. You're giving this a lot of thought. Yes, I have. Honestly, I'm fine keeping my distance. Fair enough. What it's worth, it seems like you've made peace with it in your own way. I have. A part of my routine I don't miss. Glad my dad's respected. You're not religious? Not at all. I think they're both agnostic. Hey. They let me figure it out for myself. Never pushed anything on me. No church, no sermons. Put this back on the shelf. Do you want to keep messing with the shelf? Like, if you derive your moral code from a religious text, that's fine. But it still comes from you as a whole, because there's people out there who use the religious text to justify their shitty moral codes. So in the end, the moral code you get out of a religious text is still inherent to you as a person. Okay, enough of that. I think that circled back around to something reasonable. I don't know. There's so many thoughts. It looks really long and boring. Can we make a different one? Sure. That book. Oh, gets the book from the shelf. What's this? Written by Yuri Montgomery? You wrote a book? I did write a couple, yes. They're all about my experiences as a therapist. One of them about some particular patients I had sessions with over a decade ago, but it came out only recently. Noel flips to the book. About the end of the world thing, right? Yes, the mass hysteria. Quite a few of my patients were experiencing it. You were a kid when it was happening, weren't you? I was. Barely remember any of it. I was so small and the chaos disappeared as quick as it appeared. It's a meme nowadays. How freaked out people were about the end of the world back then, similar to Y2K in 2012. For the people who believed it, it wasn't funny. It was very real, very immediate. The fear, the uncertainty, consumed their lives. Some couldn't sleep. Some couldn't eat. Others made drastic decisions they regretted later. Drastic decisions like quitting their jobs? Selling all their stuff? In some cases, yes. Others went even further. Severing relationships, abandoning their homes. It was chaos. That chaos left scars even after the world didn't end. It's hard to wrap my head around being that afraid of something that never happened. It's not so different from everyone else. We're everyday fears, really. The unknown has always scared people. We just give it different names. The end of the world, financial collapse, personal failure. Ooh. You're quoting the book, aren't you? You got me. Tell me what the patients you wrote about. What they were like. They were like. Each one was different. But they all shared one thing. Fear felt very personal to them. It was a man who believed he had to prepare for the world at the end, no matter what. He stockpiled food, built a bunker, and pushed everyone away in the process. And there was a young woman who quit her job and gave away everything she owned, as she thought she needed to destroy her material desires. What happened to them? After, well, you know, the world didn't end. Some of them recovered, slowly. Others, well, they struggled. It's hard to admit you were wrong about something that defined your every waking moment. For some, the fear just shifted to something else, another crisis, another catastrophe. As if they needed that fear to feel alive, they didn't know how to have peace. That's kind of depressing. Did you help them? Ones you wrote about? It feels like some people are just wired to... You'll have to read the book to find out. No spoilers. I ever feel like some people are just wired to be angry about something. They need something to be angry about. They don't know how to actually live in peace on their own. Alright, I got it. It's down here. That book over there. Okay. No, it's the book from the shelf. Oh, it's about... adoption. I've read that one. What do you think? You mean like for parents who adopt? Is it like an adoption guide? No. It's written by an adoptee. What does it say? Maybe I should write a book too, all about how awful the whole process was. I want to hear what your experience was. Mom couldn't take care of me anymore, they didn't know where to put me. They did the bare minimum to make sure it was, you know, a place where a kid would thrive. My mom was sick and my aunt was already had kids. Once she's out of family members, I was pushed to foster homes. You don't do much, just see which home is fit for you. Just put you in, they see how it goes. A lot of kids, the foster families do it to make money. If any real interesting kids, they're just in it for the money. I was only in some foster homes for a few weeks. It was not warm. But like having me in their house was a pain in the ass for them. Other families, they'd take kids in and put them right to work. Friends who were basically free labor. Didn't go to school, just had to do all the housework. Like cleaning and taking care of other kids. Oh no. You're friends with other adoptees? A few, yeah. I'm different, because I knew my mom. Lived with her for a long time. She didn't give me up as a baby. She raised me until she couldn't anymore. Most of my friends don't know their birth parents. I never got to know either of them. I had her for most of my life. I didn't lose my mom when I was a baby, so I'm different. I don't quite fit in with that community. Lucky that my dad's found me, fought for me. He kept in touch with me and didn't give up. A lot of other kids, they never got adopted. Never have the same luck. They get kicked out at 17, or 18, or even 17. They're on the streets. A lot of adoptive parents don't want older kids. Want a baby they can mold into the perfect kid for them. Maybe they can raise however they please. They don't want a 14 or 15-year-old who's already got their personality and thoughts. A kid who's already developed tastes and ideas of their own. It's much harder with older kids, that's real and true from what I understand. I recognize I have some privilege in that aspect. I got very lucky that I was Dad's neighbor at the right time. It's rare that an older kid gets that kind of luck, especially ones without white skin. Which gets me to a related topic. Bad that I even think about it, but you can voice your thoughts. I won't judge you. I love my dad's, love our family, I really do. I did lose something when I got adopted. Just having a connection to my mom. After what she did, I feel so disconnected. Trust me, my dads do try. They try really hard to keep me involved with my roots. Groups, communities, activities, summer camp, all that stuff. Still, it feels like I lost something. That sounds difficult to stomach. Having your family, but also not feeling like you quite belong. I don't get it. I do belong, but I'm also isolated, kind of. And like family pictures. Don't know how to explain it well. Words, difficult. Noel flips through the book's pages. Yeah, I can attempt. I I was about to say something really nerdy. Oh, fuck it, I'll just go in. I can attempt a sympathy roll. I can attempt, because I can't truly understand what they must have been feeling. Mentioned it in isolated in like family pictures. It's a visual reminder of the connection he lost as much as he loves his dad's. It's a visual reminder of the connection he lost. Doc, you know, everyone has different experiences. Yeah, exactly. We can't always personally relate. We can try and draw connections and find understanding that way. We can never personally understand how a particular thing feels in someone else's shoes. As much as we can try, and as much as we can connect it with the stuff that we've gone through, some things we just can never truly understand. I was left with all kinds of trauma from my adoption, losing my mom and the whole legal process. So my dad shoved me into therapy as soon as I could. Other kids have different trauma than me. Some might say they don't have any at all. I think all kids who are adopted develop some sort of trauma from it. And if they're babies, they lose something important. I definitely have trauma. I know I do. Sounds like you're read up on this subject. I was actually on a seminary held by an adoptee who expressed similar opinions. I have, actually. I want to know if these things I was feeling were justified? Normal? It's complicated, reading a lot of these research done on adoption. A lot of kids develop these issues and complexes and trauma, but it's hard to know if it's a me thing or a me being adopted thing. I don't know. Life's hard. Thanks for hearing me out, Doc. Oh. Oh. Alright, what else we got here? What's that over there? Noel gets the object you pointed at for the shelf. Oh my, that's a bag I was looking for. Oh, so someone must have put it there by accident. Oh. Got some weight to it. What's inside? Just some of my things. Change of clothes, a few personal items. Here with the bag to show Noel the items inside. Wait, is that a picture? Who's that in the photo? That's my family. It's an older photo. It's one of my favorites. You're really happy here. We were. It was a good day. Beach trip, actually. Those your kids? They look just like you. It's good someone found the bag. Wouldn't want you to lose that. Oh, sweetheart. I'm sensing that you're sad about something. You want to talk about it? Don't worry about me. Just thinking. You tell me anything. This is a safe place. I wish I had a picture of my family to take with me. It'd be nice to have that piece with me, especially when things feel far away. You can always go back and take some new ones, can't you? I guess so. But can they, really? Your world is something difficult to navigate. That book over there. Okay. It's the book for the shelf. About gender and sexuality. Neat. So can we look at something else? Those are not close enough to know how to delve deeply into that subject yet. Oh, okay. Okay. Where'd you get that book? Let's see what we got here. Okay. Noel gets the book for the shelf. I recognize that cover. Bone hearts, diseases, and anatomy and stuff. My, someone must have misplaced it here. Seems interested in the book. Are you interested in cardiology? What? No. Just, my dad's had a scare once. Which one was it again? Long-haired dad. Would you like to talk about it? Was it a specific cardiac event? No. It was a panic attack. So bad, we thought. So scared that day. Thought for sure I was gonna lose him. My dad called 911, pacing down the hall and rambling in a panicked voice. I was lying on the couch, struggling to breathe. I was pale and the skin was cold. I was terrified. just got there and took him to the hospital. He had a panic attack so intense he thought it was a heart attack. I remember my dad breaking down that night after Dad was at the hospital. Sold my baby sister and crying quietly because he was so worried about Dad. Ever seen my dad cry that hard? It was scary. Just sat there holding my little sister and crying quietly because he thought he was going to lose his husband. And you thought you were going to lose your dad? Yes. I was so relieved when the doctor said Dad was okay, it was just a panic attack. Dad was practically glued to his side in the hospital. He was holding his hand the entire time. My sister didn't understand what was going on. She was confused to see my dad so upset. She mentioned she was hungry and didn't understand why nobody was making her bottle. I remember rocking her while she was wine because my dad was too busy freaking out about Dad to make her bottle. And you? How did you feel? I was so scared I almost threw up. Didn't eat for the rest of the day. Just sat there and waited for news, thinking that I might lose it. It wasn't even a real heart attack, but the thought of it terrified me. I cried so hard once I was alone for a moment. Only when you were alone? Yeah. I was trying to be strong for my dads, not freak out, especially around my sister. So I was alone for a moment, I broke down and cried so hard. I was thinking about how I'd go on if he didn't make it. My sister had to grow up without even knowing him. Dad could handle losing the love of his life. Glad he was okay in the end. Hospital just kept him overnight, gave him something that eased his panic attack. He was home the next day. My dad barely let him out of his sight that night. And his heart. The doctor said there were no signs of damage. It was fine. The panic attack had just gotten to him so hard that he thought he had a heart attack. There's a history of heart disease in his family, with his grandmother and his mother. It's part of why the freakout happened. At the time he was the same age as Mom was when he died, so he assumed the worst. At least that's what he told me. Did you go to a cardiologist? No, of course. Other Dad would have not shut up about it. Basically dragged him there by the ear. It's fine. No disease. Completely healthy heart. Every time he mentions heartburn, my other Dad's freaking out. Other than that, everything's normal. He knows his limits. Too. He's not gonna go rock climbing or anything strenuous. It must have been such a scary experience for all of you. It sounded like it really shook everyone up. It did. It was terrifying. It felt like a switch flipped. One second everything's fine, the next you think your world is crumbling. I know my dads. They're both so scared of losing each other. I think that's part of why it was so hard for you. Probably. I didn't want to see my dads lose each other. I've seen them go through so much together. Thought of that all falling apart. I hate it. Also sounds like you took on a lot, trying to hold things together for everyone. I didn't want everyone to fall apart. Just kept thinking, if I stayed calm, maybe it would help, but I felt so helpless. It's like my heart was in my throat, and I couldn't breathe. I don't want to go through something like that again. It was too much. Understandable. His fears can linger long after the event has passed. Still glad he's okay. Can't imagine how different everything would be if it had been something worse. Do the panic attacks still happen? Not as bad, but he's pretty prone to them. Sometimes he'll just get caught out of the blue and freak out. The Dad's good at talking him down, though. Dad's gotten pretty good at calming himself down. It's part of our lives. We know how to handle it. Anyway, it was a scare. Dad and his stupid panic attacks. He's so hard on himself sometimes. Dad is constantly worried sick about him. It's to our pair, I tell you. Look back. Stand any of it. Book over there on the shelf. That one? Well, gets the book from the shelf. Oh god. What is it? It's all... Why is this here? Something wrong? No, just... I don't want to read it. I'll put it back. I don't remember what that was about. You'll have to check out my main playthrough to figure that out. Look over there. Now gets the book from the shelf. What's this one? Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Heard of that? They use it to treat OCD, right? That's a common usage, yes. But CBT isn't only for treating OCD. It's about recognizing and changing negative thought patterns. The idea is that our thoughts influence our feelings, which then affect our behavior. CBT focuses on helping people identify distorted thoughts, like overthinking or catastrophizing, and replace them with more balanced, realistic ones. Good CBT therapists can help break the cycle of negative thinking and encouraging healthier, more adaptive responses. Work with the individual to understand how their thoughts and beliefs shape their emotions, and then work on strategies to shift those patterns. Structured, which makes it accessible for many people, and it's very goal-oriented. They give you homework, don't they? Oftentimes, yes. Hate that. It's pretty common, actually. Take some time to see value in it. Well, sure is a book. Those pens and papers. Noel gets the object from the shelf. I'll draw you, Doc. Me? Why, thank you. Stay still. It's going to be a work of art. We'll spend some time trying to draw your face. I'm done. My mind instantly went to the unbeatable pop-up. It just says, "Oh no, Quaver's drawing is bad. Quaver's poster is bad." But this is actually not bad. It's better than I could do it. Short notice. Is that how you see me? Is that how you look? Don't try to analyze. Just a drawing. Seriously. Not everything is that serious. All right. Thank you. I'll put it on the wall later. Sure. Booba. Where'd you get that book? Fine. It's the book from the shelf. Recognize that one? Suicidal ideation intervention methods. Hi, Doc. Yes, Noel? Is cutting really that addictive? Well, some research has shown that the act of self-harm can stimulate a system in our brains that creates some good sensations. In some cases, self-harm is the only coping mechanism a person can think of. Time they need to cope, they resort to that. Why do you ask? Well, I told you about seeing one of my dads having his wrists bandaged. Dad had some bad days when I was a kid. Days where he seemed sad and a little empty. Lying in bed all day and refused to get up. Noel flips through pages of the book. Long-haired dad. It's something else. I stopped to think about it before, but while we were talking, I recalled. This morning when I walked in on him, alone in the kitchen, I said I'm hungry. He jumped. It scared him. He turned around and saw me. He was holding a cloth to his wrist. Oh. This was way before he adopted me. I was just his neighbor back then. What did you think back then? I didn't notice what he was doing back then, but now I remember. It makes sense. I remember his eyes were a little red, and he seemed to be blinking a lot, like he was holding back tears. He sat down on his couch and, I don't know, waited for a sandwich. I didn't think about it then, but looking back, Dad. I was 5 at the time. I didn't pay attention back then, but thinking about him back then. Tears in his eyes. Like he just stopped crying. Did he have it that morning? A panic attack or something? I don't know. I never asked him about it. No, I never did. When I got older, I never questioned any of that. It was normal to me. It was always normal for me to see him having bad days. He'd always get better and play with me and help me with my homework. That memory's really bothered me. He had a chin, cloth wrapped around his wrist, and he was crying. I thought about it before, but he was... Hear me out. Wait. Papa was cutting himself, wasn't he? It's those faint scars and the panic attacks and the bad days, it all adds up. He tightens his grip on the book. How are you feeling right now? I feel like shit. I'm gonna throw up. I move to help Noel, but he shakes his head. It's just a manner of speaking. Fuck. I don't believe it. Or to think that Papa. Is it better for him to come to that realization herself? Well, are you feeling better? I'm feeling a lot better. My thoughts are still a mess. I can't believe I never saw it before. I mean, I guess I'm completely spitballing, but, like, if I leave them to say it, vocalize it, and they're just clearly fumbling with it, don't want to vocalize it, that's when I'd step in and put it out there. Once it's out there, then we can process it. It sounded like he tried, and he still tries. Your reaction to not show you that part of himself. Yes, he was trying to protect me. If I'd known he was hurting himself, I would have been scared and upset. Just felt so alone. Thanks for hearing me out. Okay, now, I'll be okay. A lot of time to think. Thanks, Doc. Hearing me out. Some paper for that shelf. You liked your crane. Oh, that's right. That book. Got it. Noel gets the book from the shelf. It's about sexuality. It's a chapter about the ace spectrum. Noel looks interested in that specific chapter. Anything interesting? I know some people who are asexual. In fact, two of my friends are. Didn't know it was a thing before they told me about it. About it, Doc? Yes. Oh, really, Doc? How do you feel about that? I'm curious. Think about my friends. Families always pressuring them about dating and marriage and having kids. My friends don't exactly have a wide dating pool. As I mention they're asexual, poof, everyone's out, or they're an ass about it. Some believe it's a mental illness or a health condition that needs to fix. Because obviously no one would actually be asexual, they would have something wrong with them. Stop using dating apps. Something good can come out of that. And their hearts broken because they really liked someone, but then they got ghosted once the sexuality talk came up. They have no luck at clubs either. Everyone's on there looking for one-night hookups. That's just the opposite of what asexuals want. I think it's sad. My friends deserve to be happy. What about you, Noel? Not me. What about me? Oh, my bond with Noel might be strong enough for me to open this subject without much discomfort now. There's two different ways of sort of approaching that question. Do you have trouble finding dates? Any more than the average person who's into all genders, I don't think. Try dating apps. They suck, by the way. I swear to God, they're the most shallow bullshit. Everyone just wants to get into everyone's pants straight away. Like, jeez, buy me dinner first. And I'm not exactly a player, you know? I've been into all that hookup culture stuff. I'd rather be with someone steady. So you don't actively seek out partners. Or no, I tried that. It sucked. Me. Decided to just sit back and let things happen on their own, in their own time. And I can't exactly focus on that. Not now. Not here. You miss having someone. Being intimate. I do think about it sometimes. It's been a while since I've been without anyone. I get much time to slow down, and I don't know. I have more pressing matters, stuff to do, fires to put out. It's something you want. There's nothing wrong with taking some time for your priorities. I know, but I really can't. Is it frustrating? Oh. The way I date, the way I want to date this silly, big thing kind of thing. I want someone I can commit to, someone I don't know, want to marry. I don't know, call me old-fashioned, but I'd rather have a long-term, meaningful, committed relationship than we love each other. Casual dating and hookups and all that stuff, it's not for me. Doc, you see, it's not that easy. Not that simple. Good book. No more questions. That book. Can I look at something else? Alright, fine. That. Noel gets the book from the shelf. Doc, you okay? I see. This is what you want. Suppose we could have a conversation, the two of us, what? What do you think of this? This, whatever this is to you. Huh? Hello? I like you. Ew. Don't say that ever again. Not fun talking to you. It's fun. But it is. So much fun for you. I'm confused. Or imagine how I feel. I don't like you. What a coincidence. I don't like you either. You know what's rating? Serious? This is what I think it is. You. I see. This is the negative visual novel reader Steam review option. This fucking Steam or itch reviewer who reviews visual novels. 1 out of 5, too much reading. No. Reminds me of a funny story. Oh? One time my friend went to this French bakery, right? Oh, you're gonna hit me with a fucking long-ass story now. Because I said I don't like reading, hell yeah. He stood in line for like 20 minutes, drooling all over the croissants, eclairs, and macarons. He got to the counter, he just looked at the baker and went, "Do you have hamburgers?" The baker almost dropped the tray he was holding. My friend got all offended when they said no. He stormed out, muttering something about false advertising because bakery's supposed to have bread, right? Anyway, my friend came home that day throwing off bakeries forever, as if it was their fault he didn't know what he wanted. Someone walked into a garden complaining there was too many flowers. Sitting down at a fancy restaurant and whining that they don't serve chicken nuggets. Getting on a train then being mad that it's moving. Come on, be serious. That was good. Oh, it gets locked out. I'm confused. What's with this? It's fun. Recognize those books over there. Noel gets the books he pointed at for the shelf. So what are these books about? They're about emergency codes in hospitals. Codes for different critical situations. Someone must have misplaced it. Like what? A code for a fire? A bomb? Earthquake? Yes, we have code red for fires. Pretty much. Something. Some are for things like cardiac arrest, others for more specialized situations. Could we call a code, like, right now? Can't just call it code without an actual emergency. It's reserved for situations where immediate action is required. Right. Emergency, technically. Nothing. What's this one? This one's for a violent situation. Code Gray means there's an active threat, usually from a patient or visitor. Right, that's nightmare fuel. No possibility in healthcare environments, unfortunately. That's why we have these systems in place. I get it. Working in hospitals for years, I've very rarely heard these scarier codes be called. Take your word for it, Doc. Oh, okay. Okay. Is dialogue gonna change since we can still go through it? This is one talking about his dad. The other one is my, Papa. Oh! This is one is dad. Long hair one is Papa. You call him... I'm just using that word so you don't get confused, okay? I don't call him that anymore. Alright, so, that's autistic. Did he tell you? Okay. That's just a change in... Oh! Okay. Oh, cool book, Doc. Oh, shit. Meiri? I've not talked about Meiri before. Let's see if anything changes based on our... Board games over there, and building blocks. I'll get them. And where's the toys on the shelf? Ah, just 5 building blocks. We can't build anything with this. What are the board games? It's 3. Memory game for ages 5 and up. This one's empty. It's supposed to be the game of life. Ah, yes, sometimes our board games get shuffled around and we don't have a budget to replace them. This huge hospital doesn't have the cash to buy 1 copy of the game of life? Really? Anyway, the last one is a card game about emotions. I think you match the emotions to the expressions. And memory cards. Oh, this is for children. Let's give it a try. When's the last time you played this game? Ages ago. Hey, fine. I'll shuffle them. I'll look at the illustrations of the cards. It's an astral joke. Ah, nothing. Never mind. Let's play. Ah. Noel played the memory game a ridiculous amount of times. Something addicting about it. Something nebulous, mysterious. Can't stop playing it. Before you know what time. But got put it out. Game over. Amazing. Beautiful. Need to get back on the infinite route. Okay, so they can get something out of the emotions game. This might be 2 bonus videos, actually. There's a lot going on here. Motion cards. Looks really easy. Smiley faces, happiness. Sad faces, sadness. We can adapt it. How about turn these cards face down, randomly pick one. Then you talk about one time when we felt that emotion. I lay my sadness card face down and end my turn. Fast priority tier. Fine, okay. Well, picks a card and flips it over. This one's fear. Alright, let's hear it, Doc. When were you scared? Let me think. Oh, I remember. My first day in a new city, all alone, starting a new job. I was so nervous because I nearly walked into traffic because I wasn't paying attention. Then start. At least survive the job? I did, but it was a rough beginning. Alright, your turn. When have you felt fear? This time I was convinced there was a ghost in my room. I was 10. I swear I heard whispering. Dad, it was my mom talking to herself in the hallway while folding laundry. Did you confront the ghost? I did. I yelled, "Not afraid of you!" to my pillow at the door. Mom was so confused. I turned to flip a card. This one's guilt. Heavy one. Oh, it was the time I forgot to close a friend's birthday. I've been so caught up in work that it completely slipped my mind. Pick it up to them? I did. Organized a belated celebration and made sure to apologize sincerely. Thankfully they forgave me, but I still felt awful. That's not too bad. Expecting something more dramatic, honestly. Your turn, Noel. Wouldn't you feel guilty? I have to. That's the game. Fine. Let's see. As a kid, I once ate an entire cake my mom made for a family party. An entire cake? Well, it was good, but I felt so sick and guilty I confessed before anyone else noticed. She wasn't mad, she just said she was impressed I didn't explode. Did you ever make it up to her? Kinda. I helped her bake the replacement. I helped, I mean I ate the leftover batter. Well, from Stella card. This one is pride. It's something you're proud of. A lot to choose from, but I think I'm most proud of finishing my first book. A lot of late nights and self-doubt, but seeing it published was worth it. My turn. Thing. I was really proud of the first time my baby sister said my name. Just learned to walk, talk, you know, babbling and stuff. Just talk to her, saying, Noel, Noel. I was always to bridge these. Hoping she'd get it. One day out of nowhere, she looks up at me with this big goofy grin and says, No! You and Noel continued to play the game together for some time. Good bonding moment. Sharing memories with each other. Went through all the cards. It was fun. I learned a lot about you, Doc. Same here. Did I do this? You'll cover? Oh, I've seen this book before. New Children's book, right? What is it? It's a name. Something wrong? No, just... I don't want to read it. I'll put it back. I think I like that cat plushie. Little fella does look neat. It's the toy from the shelf. Huh. Cat plushie. Kinda cute, I guess. Not that I'm into this stuff or anything. Oh. My sister's has some cat plushie she needs to cuddle with if we go to sleep. Did you have a favorite toy like that growing up that you had to sleep with? To sleep with? What? I mean, yeah, I guess. Doesn't everyone? Noel? This bunny. Mr. Hopper. Mr. Hopper? Yeah, dumb name, I know. He was just... My dad's got him for me. You don't still have him? Do? Until what age did you sleep with him? Why are you gonna make it sound so technical? Until... fairly... recently? You take that to mean he might still sleep with his bunny. Cute! Cute! Anyway, it's not a big deal, just a thing I used to sleep with. No real reason to talk about it. Never be ashamed of having plushies as an adult. I have a whole wall of plushies behind my bed. It's okay to have something like that. Comfort isn't something to be ashamed of. I know, and my dad liked plushies and he's older, so I'm not, ashamed of it. Still my friend. What's wrong with that? I know it's stupid, but I still like my bunny, okay? I understand. You know, there are studies that show that over 30% of adults still sleep with stuffed animals and that they help self-soothe. I'll put cat back on the shelf. Cute. It's a clown toy, I see. Clown? Focus the toy on the shelf. I don't like him. He's creepy. Put him back. You scared of clowns? Yes. Okay. Oh shit. There's an interesting game here. Oh? Oh, the create a thing. This is your thing. And that you'll be fine. Not sure is a thing. What give it a name? Blabert? Oh. Get new names here. Extreme. Oh, okay. All over there. What's the doll for the shelf? Well, Mom had a doll just like this one when she was a kid. Dads have kept some of her stuff, some of my old baby clothes and stuff, some pictures, and another one of her old dolls that they found in storage. It's a yellow doll just like this one. How are you feeling? There's a point where she used to hold me every day, sing me to sleep, read me stories. I know she loved me back when she's still. I've seen pictures. There aren't many, but there were some. Pictures of her holding me, pictures of her smiling. Squeezes the doll. She was a kid once, too. You have an idea for an intervention you could do right now? But your bond with him isn't strong enough to do so. Not yet. Oh. There's more we can pull out of this here. Orb's here, his twin sibling. Shifty looking aliens and... Blorb? The hell are you doing here? The Blorb. The big Blorb's here. Another Blorb. Oh, Papa's a plushie that looks just like this one. His name's Blorb. Oh, we got the Papa. It's Dom for already went through several messy relationships. The plushie? Papa makes up all the lore for all these plushies on the spot when we ask him about it. He's very creative. He has more plushies? Huge fan. Oh. And have you seen the rest of us before? He told me adults could enjoy cute things. Well, that'd be a sneaky thing. I didn't know you had brothers. Is Blorb still around? My dad, you mean? He is. There's two plushies I always see around the house. Blorb is always looming. Blorb is always looming is a powerful sentence. What's the other one? I don't know how to explain what it is. It's like boy, but with cat ears and weird outfit. I don't know where Dad got that thing. It's like 2 decades old now. Really looks like how it's supposed to look. Last time I was home, my elfic dad was mumbling about sending him to one of those plushie hospitals. Plushie hospitals? Once they restuff your plushies and roleplay that they're having surgery at the hospital. That's a thing? Yeah, it's cute. Lord's time's probably coming as well, that sneaky thing. Cube? What the Rubik's Cube? Anyways. I was really bored talking. Something else. Alright, fine. Oh, babysitting. Babysitting Mika. Dog stuffy. Notepad. Oh, the cats. Probing. Let's see which ones again? Papa. Oh. That's really cool that you unlock that bit of factoid and Noel and me that sets a trigger in all of this interaction dialogue that replaces Glass's dad with Papa. That's really cute. That's a really cute detail. I love that. Not so. Oh, okay. Alright. First release the villain, go outside the page. Mask it. Enter Chromatic. Change the clock. Try the worst choice. So what we should do is poke around. What if we can't actually max out there? Who played this before? Strange, can't remember. Somehow it's just a memory game. After joke, yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's different pictures we can roll. Doesn't get rolled twice. Buff. God, so much.
off.
We know what time explode.